Happy Halloween! Hey my little angels and welcome back to another video, you guys. Let's see who won the 300 cheesecake code, and the winner is... Magic Mail #0000. Congrats, you can DM me on Discord or send me a letter on TFM. The next giveaway is going to be for a Halloween themed item, so good luck you guys! Genji! Thank you, thank you! Happy Halloween! Boo! Okay, there's a ghost rat, I think, coming out of a rat's mouth. Happy Halloween to you too! Geometry, sure, that totally isn't you summoning a demon or something. And then we have Halloween related set, so we have a Gothic set and piercing spikes. Those are 5 items, so why so many items? I guess it's probably because these things are cheaper. That's why they probably added in a 5th item. Oh gosh. But anyways, the Halloween event is going to be here for about 2 more weeks, a little less than 2 more weeks. I think November 13th is when it ends. Slots I don't think have changed up still, so you still got to keep trying pretty hard. But the thing is, after you get one of them, it seems like you get the other ones pretty quickly, and for most people, the emoji is actually the one that takes the longest time to get, and you don't usually realize when you get it, so always keep checking. For that, usually you have to relog to be able to see when you get the emoji prize, so that is a bit annoying. But yeah, because even I wasn't able to, I was recording every time I did the slots, but even I wasn't able to tell when I got it. I think that it hasn't been fixed yet. I would have to double check if you use any shop bot emojis or if you use any event emojis that you've won. If you use it, you can see on your screen. I don't think you can see it if someone else does it still. Maybe that might plant it. I don't know. Anyways, we have these items. Oop, okay, yeah, this is all of these are going to be a bit of an annoyance if you're someone that likes to build in Divinity or just basically someone who cares about precise building, because the skin of this is going to go all the way, extend all the way up here, so it can easily glitch out. And oh my goodness, look at how long the tail is for this item. It's pretty cool, I like that. And good thing we don't really use this to build, so that's why this one's okay. Same with trampolines. Else, this skin here, yikes, that would be a lot higher than what it's supposed to be. Anyways, okay, so here in the middle slot, I got the white lady, and as you can tell, that was from 3 lemons, but that is it. It's different for everyone, honestly. Either ways, I'm glad that I got the rightmost slot done first, because then I had to stop paying 3 candies every single time. So that saved up a lot of candies. Then I got this title, and so then all I had to do was wait to get the emoji, which was in the first slot, so I only had to waste 1 cheese every time. So it was around like 10 cheese per round, maybe. So it worked out just fine, thankfully. And apparently I'm on the luckier side for having completed it earlier. I think I did it in like 1.8k or maybe a little less. I didn't pay too much attention. But apparently people are taking 3 to 5k candies to even get all the prizes. I got my first prize at 1.2k candies, I think, or 1.4k candies, something like that. Either ways, I'm done, so I can AFK for life again. Well, not for life, till the next event, you know? Alright, let's check out the shop. And okay, the price is not too bad, thankfully. But we already have a lot of spiked items, so I'm like, okay, at least these are lower. The other spiked ones are on top, so it makes sense, yeah. But, not my style at all. But I'm pretty sure I can make outfits with that. Then we have these, you know, the pricings of them, and that's also always going to be very cheap. So there you go. And then you have this cannon. I think that's pretty creative. Either ways, let's see, we have sales. So of course, Halloween and Day of the Dead theme. Well, Day of the Dead is coming up tomorrow, so it makes sense as well. I know a lot of people like a bunch of these. Personally, blue, you know me and blue. This hairstyle is pretty useful. Mask, we do have other masks now too, but it's either this one or like the Rockstar one's the one that I usually alternate between if I do need to use them. That's alright. I don't use it too much. Okay, I can't see most of these sham items. I'm just going to insert the image on top. Those are my picks. I do tend to prefer clothing items over sham items because I would use them more. And let's see, nothing new there. Do we have anything in the emoji slots? Nope, I guess not. Anyways, let's go back to the Fashion Squad outfits. So we have Haunted House, I think, is the theme. All right, so we have Collector. I actually bought this outfit, I think. for once after like ages, because it had a lot of items that I didn't have customizations to, and I was like, you know what, I can probably use this customization. So it was a little bit cheaper. So I was like, okay, and I had the shop quest thing as well. It's permanent, permanent, collector, 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 and collector. All right. And then the other outfit, let's see, you have collector, and it's on sale. So look at that pricing right there. The other one, I don't think it has stuff on sale, but yeah, if you get this, you should definitely get this during the week. Literally once Sunday hits and you get the other sales. Oh, by the way, daylight savings time already happened in France, so that's why the items came out like an hour later than usual. Next week, at least USA here, we're gonna have daylight savings this coming Sunday. So just be aware of that. The time clock's gonna shift. I really am not a fan of daylight savings time ending. I get it, but I'm not a fan of it. I don't mind going to work in the dark, but I do mind coming back from work in the dark. If you know what I mean. If those of you who work or have anything like that would probably get it. But yeah, I don't mind. When I go out right now, it's so dark. I can look up and I see the stars at night. I mean, it's the daytime, right? I leave like at 6:40 in the morning, but I can look up and I can see stars. I'm like, okay, by the time I get to work, it's starting to be slightly bright. Not really bright technically, but you can start to see the sun where the sun's about to come up. So I mean, that's an interesting experience. But yeah, I'd rather do that and then come back while it's still sunny, because once I come back and just like, change, shower, all that stuff, it gets dark and I'm like, okay, the day's just gone now. And now it's gonna be even darker and I may even be coming back in the dark. There's no point in me going when it's bright because I'm gonna be indoors, so yeah. Either ways, yeah. So bottom line is daylight savings time is ending if you're anywhere in the US or anywhere else that's gonna shift. Just be aware of that in case you might have forgotten. Either ways, let's get back to this. So you have collector, which is really cheap right now. Collector, permanent collector, collector, collector. These are very useful items, I think. I think that's a collector as well. And collector. Interesting outfit. Not something I would have thought of at all. How interesting. All right, now we can go on to customizations. Okay, I think the only item was this. Let's see. Okay, we have something for each of the different sides, so there should be 9. Top to bottom, I guess. Yep. Makes sense to go in that order. Interesting. All right, so you can just keep randomizing it. Whee! All right. Okay, we have a small plank, which should be similar to a large one. Okay, so you have one of the spiky barb things, the other barbed wire, and then this is the snaking wire part, and that's the background. I think that's going to be the similar case to this one. Let's just open it up and double check that. Okay, yes it is. It's just that you have an extra barb thing. You have that, and then you have that. And then we have the trampoline. Spiky. Ouch. Honestly. It's so spiky and it has spiders on the ends. Alright. So you have all the spikes, you have the web, you have the actual trampoline part of it, the base, you have the eyes, you have the spider, and you have the hourglass shape on it on the Black Widow spider. And then we have the cannonball. Let's see. Okay, you have the top chain, the bottom chain, the third chain, I guess, middle. So that would be like the middle chain. That would be the bottom chain. Then you have, I don't even know what that's called. Then you have the main. Honestly, this looks like a Dum Dum lollipop, the head of it. Then you have the arrow. All right, so I guess that pretty much covers all of that. And as you can see, the changes have been made here. So you can go into each one like that. And the banners. Looks so pixelated. Either ways, okay, we're done with all that. That's pretty much it for this video, guys. I hope you guys have an amazing day. Stay safe, have fun, and happy Halloween once again. I love going around and seeing decorations and costumes and everything. Bye, QTAngel, as always. Peace.